always staying in no health, right?
Alright, let me go on to... yeah, the old Target, definitely, not through, like, nobody can fill the void in my heart that is brought to me by Hannaford. Alright, let me sign in here. Who in the fuck is doing fireworks and why? Fireworks are kind of retarded when the state is literally a tinderbox, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's stupid how they, like... Now there's no, like, just sign in button. You gotta, like, fucking attempt to use the chat, and then it lets you sign in. Come on, Twitch, come on.
You need only unravel its mysteries. But there's an outsider like yourself to begin. Easy, with a bit of yarn and blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
You can tell it's Friday night on Twitch, because...
Just lagging like fuck.
Yeah. So essentially this is like another Demon Souls type.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Farms went live. I was there. I was there. Dropped about 5 hits of acid. Woke up near the porta potties. It was the craziest party ever. Are you supposed to be like a vampire or something?
I don't fucking know. You so like it doesn't even fucking matter because you don't even see your character in these games.
Well, no, I'm just going by like the appearance of the character, the title. I know absolutely nothing about this game. Just that it's from software. Kick. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just fucking around. No one should ever...
Well, no, it's just every now and then, like the stream itself will.
No one should ever fucking give me the option to fuck around with.
You're gonna be like a obese transsexual with a little girl's backpack and.
Yeah, you know.
Clothes.
You know how I do it.
You know what's fucking hilarious is somebody was on. Oh, I think it was V. They were saying, "Oh, I've got this friend that always like makes like this ridiculously fat guy in girly looking clothes and pink hair and blah blah blah." I'm like, You know
Friends
Gilman?
with Gilman? Was that your response?
Oh, well, obviously I'm not going to spout anybody's name. And
Yeah, where were you going to be like, we have the same friend?
all
No.
I said is, are you me?
Oh, okay.
Never do names there. You don't want to be the next Ben Garrison.
Fair enough.
Just so you know, the stream is totally dead.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah, get your thing going, and it might just be because it's Twitch on Friday night. I imagine a bunch of people are going to be doing RPG Limit Break, and then you've got all the assholes playing Dota and shit.
Yeah.
So that's something to watch. I guess I can't knock it. They make a fuck ton of money to sit at home and play games. I've got to actually like go to fucking work and shit. How shitty is that?
Super shit.
Yeah, it's super shitty. Alright, hold on. I'll be back. I'm gonna make myself a beverage here. It's time to stop drinking this water and start drinking some alcohol. Okay. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me try refreshing this to see if the video ever came back. Yeah, I think it's more of a Twitch thing. And here comes the pink hair. And the guy seems to have some kind of really, really serious.
Learning disability.
I don't even know.
If you would call it that.
That's. This is like some dude that he was born in India after the Bhopal fucking chemical disaster, and his parents are still waiting on that settlement from Dow Chemical.
Dow Chemical. That's just never gonna come, guys. I don't mean to shatter your dreams.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to live with that cleft lip and severe cheek swelling.
And whatever the fuck else is going on there.
Some kind of gargantua of the face.
Terribleness of everything.
Hey, at least he could get cast in the live-action Attack on Titan film. Twitch, why are you being so terrible to us? Won't you let us share your love of video? Ooh, that's some tasty whiskey. It's also very strong, holy shit. Not bad for a sort of not expensive bottle.
The most ridiculous man who's ever lived!
Signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad day.
I hate how all these places are like, enter your zip code so we can give you a price. And it's like, you just want my fucking zip code, you son of a bitch. Okay, well I can just get this thing at fucking, it's gonna be $20, but... Willing to assume a Korean car would be metric.
found yourself a hunter.
That one's even cheaper. Alright, so I'll just fucking grab one on the way to work. And then I can tighten it myself. And if it's not that, then I'll just get... Well, I gotta get new tires for it eventually anyways. The good thing is they're fucking tiny-ass fucking 13-inch tires, so they'll be cheap. And other than that, like, the only other thing it could possibly be would be like a fucking... Worst case scenario would be an axle. Them shits are kind of expensive, but... Hyundais also have stupid cheap parts, so... I can do this, I just have to get to my woo-saw place.
Your Woosah place?
Yeah, I'm panicky, you know? When you've literally written a check for the labors of the past 3 years of your life for something that's already iffy, you might get a little edgy. Just a bit. It's weird because I have to refresh to get like 30 seconds of video. This dude's pretty badass though. He's like karate chopping a fucking werewolf.
Yeah, I know, right?
Now, is there a PC version of this? Or probably not yet.
Yes, there is.
Any reason you went with PlayStation 4 versus PC?
No.
No, I was just wondering. There was like a certain advantage. I've heard the PC ports of these are kind of so-so, so...
Yeah, also because this was cheaper, like $5 cheaper.
Yeah, no, I definitely knew that as well.
But like, these are always have like Steam sales. Like, I think I picked up, I think I picked up the second one for like $20.
Well, that's not bad. You know what was one experience that was pretty neat is putting some gas in the vehicle and being able to go above half a tank. Never been able to do that in years. That guy's like, ooh, I can fit 20 in here.
You rebel, Stark.
Still didn't fill it though. 20 is about half a tank. So it's down to about a quarter. Leaving the lot. I think somebody rang my doorbell. I'm so not answering the door.
Why would...
Who's there? Dogs.
Thugs.
You ever remember The Simpsons? It's an old Simpsons episode. Like Bart was working for the mobs. He's working for, what the hell was the name of the mobster on that show? Sad, I used to memorize so many of the fucking Simpsons.
Vinny... Fat Tony.
Fat Tony, thank you. Vinny is his henchman. That was fucking bothering me. The one where he works, he's doing like a bartender. He deals cards and hides cigarettes for them.
And he makes more than Homer.
Yeah. That was a good episode. Old Simpsons was pretty good.
Old Simpsons was fantastic.
I keep getting told by everybody not to watch the new ones, so...
Don't. They're heartbreaking.
That's what I heard. It's just like the conversation we had this morning about the couch gag with...
Yeah, you just want to watch Rick and Morty.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I could be having way more fun watching Rick and Morty. This couch gag is already going to be better than the entire episode of The Simpsons. Love the fact that, like, his cleanup consisted of robbing the place, getting drunk, and passing out on the couch.
Yeah, and then freezing Flanders.
Fuck, the show is great. Well, my favorite is definitely the fucking Pirates one. We gotta make them more realistically. We gotta.
Rapey!
More, they need to be more rapey.
Do yourself a favor, Morty. See the Pirates of the Pancreas.
These people are disgusting sellouts. Get compromised on the rape.
We didn't sugarcoat it. We really raped it up.
Kind of surprised that doesn't cause, like, Cartoon Network does not cause moral outrage for whatever reason. Like, Kotaku could get, like, a month of material of just complaining about Rick and Morty.
Fuck yeah, they could.
Like, one episode. And they're fucking ruined. Trigger warning, everything. I was gonna get one of those fucking cassette adapters so I could use my phone for music and whatnot, and fucking they had one at Target and it was like $25, and I'm like, how is that?
Oh, you need a cassette adapter?
Yeah.
I have like 4 of them.
Oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah, I was gonna buy one of them, and I was gonna buy one of those things that, because I want to use my phone instead of my TomTom.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm glad you said something.
And I was gonna get one of those window mount things, too. They wanted $40 for that, and I was like, how in the fuck is that $40?
We bought my mom a bunch of those because Veronica found them on eBay at one point for like $2. It was like something dumb cheap, and she's like...
the cassette adapters?
Yeah, and when my mom was like driving like an hour to work every day, and so
Yeah, because your mom likes audiobooks and shit like that.
Yeah, so Veronica was just like, fuck it. And my mom was listening to like CDs and shit, so... Wait. Oh, okay. Veronica was just like, fuck it. Like, let's just, buy this for Mary Lou so she can listen to books. And, like, shortly afterwards, my mom got an iPod. Or she got an iPod, and then she, like, upgraded cars and didn't need it anymore.
iPods are fucking weird now. One of my clients got one, and it's pretty much an iPhone without the phone.
Yeah.
Like, it literally does everything the phone does, it just doesn't make calls. I have no idea how long he's going to have it for, though, because he goes to work in, this really, really, really shitty part of Albany. And like, he likes to show it off. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, that's gonna disappear in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Like, I don't know about there, but I know here there's like an advisory to like not walk around that night with even like Apple type headphones.
Really?
Like, yeah, the police have a bulletin that literally says if you walk around with this by yourself,
you're asking to get it stolen.
You're making yourself a target. They said we have an unusually high occurrence of robbery and theft for just these items. They have it for that, Beats headphones, and tablets. They're like, yeah, if you're walking around that night, like, put that away.
Beats headphones. So you just
The most expensive shitty headphones
you
money
just want
can
to
buy.
tell people you don't have any taste?
That's pretty much what you do. It's really bad too, because I'll be at work and like somebody will be bragging about their Beats. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, yup, I have a pair of $70 headphones that are way better than the ones you just paid $200 for because you're a fucking idiot and you can't read a label. We've got some viewers.
Oh yeah?
Yep, we're up to 4.
Nice.
Hopefully they're having a better video experience than I am. It's fucking weird because if I refresh, it's just fine.
For 30 seconds.
Yeah, for a very short period of time. Then it'll start to like go into like a buffer. Yeah, here we go. And then that's it. It'll come back every now and then quit. Let me just for shits and giggles bring up another stream to see if it's just us. It's us.
How is it us?
Good question.
And the fact that it's fine for 30 seconds and then fucks up.
Like I'm at RPG Limit Break and they're fine.
Yeah, but they have like a ton of fucking viewers.
This was what the work you
Final Fantasy VI run.
Yeah.
Any percent, 4 hours, 20 minutes. Any percent sketch, no idea what that means. Ours kind of came back a little bit, though. Yeah, I don't know if it's like just something like Time Warner is.
Being idiotic.
Yeah. But Time Warner's got that big upgrade coming our way, doesn't it?
Supposedly.
Yeah, I was wondering where you found that out, because I can't find any trace of that information
It was a wreck.
online. Oh, okay. But, you know, like, I kind of think so, that you've got to be onto something, because just before I upgraded, Time Warner came down and, like, they put this really fucking ridiculously thick cable up. Like, all the way to, like, all through this part of town.
Yeah.
Like, they took down the old coax and, like, put, like, it's ridiculously thick. Like, it's way thicker than, like, the bundles for telephone or, like, power or anything like that. It's fucking this really, it's like, probably 1.5 inch thickness cable. So I imagine it's something to do with increasing bandwidth. Well, first comes the worst, you know, I'll just keep drinking, and then I won't mind if the stream keeps chugging out.
No, you'll just think it's because you're drunk.
Oh, my drinking is trashing my bandwidth.
Fucking alcoholism.
Drunk logic. Ooh, and I bought something in anticipation for the addition for what the accessory that comes with my special edition Neptunia U.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You bought a new pillow?
Yep. Purple Heart is totally going to be there to relieve my back pain.
You're gonna waifu it up, aren't you?
Yeah, I figure I might as well complete the sketchiness. I already have the figure-loaded apartment and the wall scrolls everywhere. I feel pretty accomplished with the conversation you had earlier where you were watching an anime about an otaku and he had, like...
Figures that you had?
Yeah. I was like, yep, I know I've accomplished something in life. When one of my friends is watching an anime and is like, oh shit, Stark has that. I finally made it in the world.
That anime is really fucking weird, though, because it's like, a lot of it was like, hierarchy of fucking what it's okay to do as an otaku and what it's not okay to do, and it was sort of like...
That sounds kind of interesting, actually.
It was like, it was sort of like there was a vibe of Comic Party, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's kind of what I get from the description of it. I want to watch it. I have it in my backlog. I don't know who's the ideal.
You know Crazy Guy from Comic Party?
Mm-hmm.
It was, if he was main character.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I like the meta otaku culture type anime.
Oh, frame rip's taking a frame. Let's do it here.
Huh?
Frame rate.
Oh, on your...
Well, no, just on the PS4.
Well, the hardware isn't very amazing.
Well, also it literally has like 25 enemies on screen at once. With like like 30 different types of effects going on.
Yeah, you could probably... Oh no, I don't think there's anything you could do. They say this is the first console generation where the consoles themselves are kind of a little bit below the spec for gaming PCs. I don't know how accurate that statement is, though.
Dude, my gaming PC is more powerful than a PS4.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't necessarily think that's a difficult thing to achieve.
When the PS3 came out,
Like
when
PS3 and 360 came out, I don't think like you.
Yeah,
you
no.
could definitely-
When they came out, they were more powerful than a gaming system.
Really?
Than a gaming PC. Yes, absolutely. They were for like 2 years because they didn't have the OS to hamper them.
Maybe. I mean, well, no, you're probably right, because right around when they came out, I remember I thought I was kind of big pig in the city when I got myself like a GTX 8500 or some bullshit. I remember I got that and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking go home and play myself some fucking Spore.
Spore.
I enjoyed Spore. Endgame becomes kind of mindless and pointless, though.
Kind of. I didn't know we were being kind.
Yeah, I hear ya. It had, like, a lot of really great ideas, but it was only executed well about halfway through.
Well, I think the problem is it had a lot of great ideas that it had, like, it was...
Yes, I know, I'm sorry. We're having, like, weird video quality issues tonight. We're not sure if it's our ISP or... Oh, we're talking about Spore. Yeah, Spore, you could definitely make lots of dick monsters. That was half the fun, was the monster creator.
Most of my issues with Spore was, like, it wasn't that it was, like, a bad game, it was that there were great fucking ideas that, like, it was, like, great fucking, like, one or two, it was, like, if that was, like, 3 games stretched out, it would have been fine, but they tried to cram all of these ideas into one fucking game. That shouldn't have been one fucking idea.
For me, what was weird is, like, Endgame is where it got really sloppy, because there was no clear objective, like, once
Get
you
to the
leave
center of the galaxy, dog.
Yeah, but they don't even, like, tell you that, like, that's... And doing that is pretty ridiculous, especially because they start doing shit where it's, like, every one of your colonies gets these disasters that you have to, like, go back and micromanage, and once you've, like, colonized a huge chunk of shit, then...
I need more beer, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Stupid headphones. Stop barking.
The little skeleton guys worshipping the lamp, that's kind of neat for just a random detail.
Not far is the answer. I don't know if you would answer that. How far I am in the game.
Yeah, he literally, like, just started this thing. Oh, the video quality is excellent, so it's just something on my end that's just not.
Have you tried changing browsers?
No, I have not. Well, it just seems weird because other streams are fine on my end. Who the fuck knows? I'll try it on disgusting Chrome.
I wonder if you, like, log out, if, like, it'll do better. Because you're fucking registered as, like, a fucking moderator in this.
Yeah, but that shouldn't... Why would mod privileges...
I don't know!
strip me of the ability to watch video? Yeah, oddly enough, it is running better on Chrome for whatever reason.
Straight from the IT pro. Go fuck yourself.
Outside. Sorry, I don't want anything to do with you. Not along, will you?
Yeah, but it's not as powerful if I do that. Yeah, we're seeing you come through.
Yeah, it's definitely a,
Firefox?
well, you know, it was, but then I had the video chug out for a second there. Maybe it is related to me logging in? I don't fucking know. You've got to be shitting me. No, it's definitely running better on. It's got to be something with Firefox. Maybe it's just because it, like, no, but I allowed all scripts, so it's not no script or anything like that. And I use AdBlock on both browsers, so. No, I quit on my end. fucking hilarious because when I have two browsers open at the same time, it's perfect.
Really? You should definitely do that. We get more views.
What, running two browsers?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's really a great...
Shh. You shh.
It's kind of funny because now it just hands off between one and the other. It'll lag out on one and then the other one's fine. It's fucking hilarious, actually. I've noticed that urban command hasn't really worked in quite some time.
Yeah. He's aware of it.
It's been broken since at least last week.
He's aware of the issue and working on it. That's what you're supposed to say about technical difficulties, Stark. Whoa! Mother cockfuck.
I like that, mother cockfuck. It's like a collision of swearing. This doesn't seem as crazy as the other games these guys have done. You've been alive for quite some time.
Yeah, I've also played a bunch of those games before.
It would be more drunk in his case. And then he'll be a smooth operator at vampire hunting, or whatever it is that you're doing in this game.
That is a good question on what I'm doing. Stop setting me on fire, you cocker! Cocker?
You bloody cocker.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sounds like some kind of British insult. You bloody cocker. You attacked nothing.
You're an asshole. Oh, fuck that!
But do you appreciate the format of From Software games? Or do you feel it's unoriginal?
I think it's fine.
This one seems to be a different twist on...
Yeah, there are guns in this one.
Oh no, just the environment and the theme seems a little different too. At least they're doing something besides committing suicide like Konami.
Mm.
They're like, hey, you know what? All the games that you guys really like, we're gonna just go ahead and cancel those and get rid of the guy that makes them. So
Also, we're done fucking putting out, you know, games that used to make us money.
you could have just stopped that. We're done, and that would have.
And just
summed
like
up.
fucking throw like
Like, oh, we're done. Just shut it down. Lock up the doors. Torch the building. I think after 5, it's just about done. Like, Kojima's done with... Like, unless, like, he pulls some kind of crazy shit and
yeah, there's been
just twist their arm or something, like... But it seems like it's bad blood all around. Seems like as a
really
company...
really nasty bad blood too.
Yeah, it seems like Konami's just made, like, one really dumb mistake after... You know, which seems to be a symptom of... I'd say the Japanese game industry, it's got some really wacky stuff going on, or at least the bigger companies do. The little guys are all like starting to like get their acts together, learn a little bit more, and know their audience and know what they want. And all the big, all the old big great companies like Square Enix, Capcom, Konami, all that them seem to have Konami. I like Konami because it sounds like Naum. I went to Konami. Oh, 76. But, yeah, I don't know, like, it seems all the old giants are kind of going to shit. Nintendo, I think, is like starting to climb out of their hole a little bit. It sounds like a character from Street Fighter. I mean, look at all the giants. I mean, look at, like, even the franchises have all fallen apart. Like, Street Fighter being a great example. Like, what they do to Street Fighter. Like, granted, Street Fighter has always been kind of rehashed to death and then some. But now it's even worse. It's like half the characters are fucking DLC right off the bat.
What are you talking about?
For Street Fighter?
Yeah.
They're pretty notorious about like doing like the big chunks of like fairly expensive DLC. Memory serves me correct.
No. Super Street Fighter was a completely different game.
Oh, see, I don't know. I haven't really...
Yeah, you haven't paid attention.
Yeah, because there's been no reason for me to do it. But whenever I see it, it still looks like the same fucking Xbox 360 version, or, you know, during that console generation, it's the same fucking Street Fighter game. Like, the art looks the same, the characters look the same. Like, they haven't... Or at least I'm not seeing anything that says to me, this is new Street Fighter.
A lot of it's rebalancing and more
I'm
characters.
saying this is new Street Fighter Turbo.
Rebalancing and more characters. If you're really into it, there's enough to, like, drop fucking... And it's not full retail either. It's like, it's $20 if you have it, $40 if you don't. For a disc.
But I mean, what else does Capcom do besides that, though? Like, what have you seen out of Resident Evil besides what? They've had a couple...
6.
Yeah, and they've been less amazing with each installment.
I like 5.
Yeah, I thought 5 was okay.
Like, fuck everyone who shits on 5. 5 was perfectly fine. It wasn't genre defining like fucking 4 was. But, like...
Yeah, I think 5 suffers the most. Yeah, Mega Man, that's a whole mess of its own. Mega Man is... Granted, Mega Man was kind of run into the ground all around to begin with.
Yeah, Mega Man is a, let's not talk about that right now.
Yeah. No, Resident Evil 5 was fine. If Resident Evil 5 had a major flaw, it's just the fact that it had to live in the shadow of 4.
Nope, fighting you was a mistake. I gotta go. Yep, I've learned my lesson.
Six was not great, and then what the hell was that
Did you
other
play
one that they
6?
Did I play 6? No, I believe I watched you play it on a stream.
Nope, I've never played 6.
Oh, you've never played 6? Then maybe I've watched it on
I
someone
own
else's.
it, but I've never
I've
played
definitely seen it, and I was like, oh, this is okay, but...
I played, one of the fucking...
You played that odd spin-off.
third-person shooter.
Yeah, whatever the hell that was. That game was not amazing.
Yeah, but they, like, they do those constantly, though. That's... I mean... Like, Resident Evil offshoots, like, weird offshoots. You can't even fault them for doing that, because those have existed since Resident Evil fucking 1.
Yeah, you're right. I remember there was, like, a,
The Resident Evil Remastered existed.
I remember they did some kind of really corny first-person shooter
Yup.
on PlayStation 1, and it was, like, stupid. Like, I sat down and beat the whole thing in, like, 2 hours. Like, first try, with only dying, like, I think I died at, like, Tyrant at the end of it.
Well, like, even after Resident Evil 1, it was like, there was the,
Remember the botched director's cut?
Yeah, it was Resident Evil 1 director's cut.
But not really.
Well, it was director's cut in Japan, but not America!
Director's cut, just kidding edition.
Director's cut, we redid the puzzles, that's it, you fucks. And it's like, oh, the one thing I don't come to
And
fucking
then
Resident
they
Evil
did the same
for.
thing with the second one, but just added DualShock.
Yup. Which, I mean, that was nice if you didn't have a fucking DualShock. If you didn't own Resident Evil 2 before it came out.
You are almost... Yeah, the quotes of... The master of unlocking. The quotes of Resident Evil 1 will always go down in history for their amazingness.
Morning, Chaz! My buddy's chirping at us.
As in...
You know,
the chinchilla?
Yeah, he does his happy trip. No, Chaz from fucking, Phantasy Star. Yeah, even Chaz is calling you a fucktard on that one.
Well, I didn't realize it vocalizes.
You've heard
I'm actually hearing
before.
it... No, I'm hearing it over the mic for the first time. It's like this weird squeaky-ish. Yeah, I've never heard that before.
Really?
Never.
He does that all the time, especially when I'm around. Oh, maybe he only does it when I'm...
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
he's
like
fucking
I've never...
retarded.
Yeah, he sounds like a chicken.
No, he does not sound like a chicken.
Yeah, he sounds kind of like a chicken.
He does not sound like a chicken!
I'm telling you, that sounds like a chicken.
Yeah, even Chaz thinks you're an asshole.
Well, you know what? Fuck him. I fapped to his waifu when I was a kid.
Good to know.
I won't call his waifu a shit, though.
Is it really his waifu, though? Because, like...
Rika?
Rika is just straight up... You know, Chez's wife.
Yeah, I said waifu.
It's like a shotgun. Crap.
It's a shotgun, but it shoots sideways. With a range of 10 inches. Oh, 11 inches. I'm invincible. You can't get me. You could like put your hand on an enemy puts his hand on your forehead to hold you back just far enough to stay out of shotgun range.
How did you know my one weakness? You've been screaming it!
Even with a gun, I'm like the short kid in school.
The enemies have nicer guns than I do.
Well, they just made that much more money. Twitch fucking hates me tonight.
Well, we all hate you every night, but...
I know, I'm a pretty hateable guy, but I strive to achieve.
You strive for nothing.
No, I enjoy making people upset. I don't even know what the hell that weapon is that you had. Like, I don't know what to call it, a sword or... It looks like a giant razor for shaving. Like one of those old school single-bladed razors that you'd see them using at, like, barber shops and shit.
Oh my god! Could you not dodge directly into him?
Yeah, that was probably the worst possible thing to do.
You're supposed to say that to me, not the bad guy, you asshole.
Yeah, but he looks like he's got it under control.
The bad guy?
Yeah. He's got his shit together.
Yeah, not me, though.
Bloodborne don't give a fuck. He was a big guy.
It'll be very painful for you. The fire rises.
The fire rises. No one can do it as good as Post, though. Post can actually Bane Post in real life.
I thought you said that one guy that you worked with could.
No, I do it at work.
No,
Because there's a guy that wears a mask at night, and I constantly make Bane jokes. Because when you have to fuck around with a CPAP mask, you can't help but say things like, "If I pull off the mask, will you die?" It will be very painful.
for you. He did not like getting his face full of Molotov cocktails. Fatality! No. Eat it, dick!
No, people tend to hate fire. It sort of sucks. The Kung Fu Panda in armor.
Oh god, it is. It's fucking Jack Black.
He's been working out to carry around that weapon, though.
Have you seen Kung Fu Panda?
No, I have not, actually, surprisingly. That seems like something I'd have to sit through with, like, the clients at work.
Yeah, it actually does.
They love that kind of stuff. There's the incredible, gory, nasty deaths. I was gonna say, this game seems kind of limp-wristed compared to the other ones.
Oh my god, I can't even fucking get through the standard fucking things!
Yep, that's how you know it's a From Software game.
What, when they've officially, when I just like,
You either get good or get fucked.
yup. Definitely getting fucked. Supposedly you can actually hunt monsters to extinction in this one.
Really? That's kind of awesome, actually.
Yeah, except for the fact that, like, oh, well, that guy's not there to fucking get experience points from anymore.
Controller snapping fury. Well, you know, I used to love breaking some controllers, but at $60 a pop, I try to avoid it now.
Yeah. I've only thrown a controller once in my life, and that was fucking Automodelista.
I remember that fucking game. You've got an all-wheel drive Subaru, and it still drives like an elephant on roller skates.
On ice!
The art style was pretty neat in that game.
It drives like an elephant on roller skates. On ice!
That was one of those games where I like saw the pictures of it in magazines, and I was like, "Oh, this looks really awesome." And then I bought it, and I was like, "Oh, this looks really cool." And everything else about it is terrible. I still played the shit out of it and got really far in it.
Dude, not only that, but it was like the reviews of the game.
Not have been as bad as Hooters. Oh, I don't know. Hooters, you probably at least got a couple Hooters. I mean, you probably didn't get nipples or anything, but
you got the Hooters girls.
What exactly would have the? You know what? I've got to look that up.
What?
I do remember there being a Hooters game.
Yeah, you had to buy it too.
Yeah, you typically do.
Well, no, it's like you play that game and it's like, well, this should be a promo game, and it's like, nope, this was a full fucking retail game.
Hooters Road Trip. And one of the first links when you Google it is in like the top 5 is bad games Hooters Road Trip. Oh, they didn't even like put real Hooters girls on the cover. Ubisoft did this.
Really?
Oh wow, the video in the beginning is like something you'd see out of like the 70s.
Oh, I fucking got Kung Fu Panda! And I got nothing for it.
Well, they do have live Hooters girls though, on loading screens and all that. Oddly enough, not on the fucking cover. Like, that seems like a bit of a misstep.
I killed Kung Fu Panda and I got nothing.
I mean, this seems like a really bad idea in general. It's a driving game, so it's like, there's something I don't think of when I think of Hooters.
There's nothing here.
Oh yeah, the one thing I should never do after leaving Hooters, get in a fucking car, because I'm drunk off my ass, because I've been at Hooters drinking giant fucking mugs of beer.
No, it's for the wings.
Well, yeah, you're right. The wings are good too, but the giant.
Actually, no. The wings have gone downhill substantially.
Oh, well, you know what? Every time fucking I want to go... Remember that last time we went to fucking Vermont to go to Hooters, and it turns out that, like, Catholics shut it down or some bullshit?
Yup, that was pretty funny.
Wow, this is pretty... Yep, you know what? This is worse than Automodelista.
We did a stream of it.
Good call.
We did a stream.
Of Hooters?
Yeah. We do a bad game stream.
Oh, when the fuck do you do that?
Normally Friday nights.
Oh.
But,
Yeah, I'm usually asleep at this time, so...
Yeah.
But I'm reversed, because I've had to do, like, real-life shit.
Yeah, someone who, I'm talking to right now needed, a ride to go get a car. Seems slightly more important than playing bad video games.
Yeah, so this is a shittier Auto Modelista. Interesting. Now I know.
Oh, dude. You should watch the stream we did of it.
I'm just watching this YouTube video right now, and, like...
Welcome to Atlanta, y'all!
It's really hilarious, because the way the car appears to be handling is it looks...
Like you're drunk.
Yeah, it really does, too. Like, it's swerving just like a drunkard would.
Oh, yeah,
It's,
dude.
it's literally the I left Hooters loaded off my ass simulator. And I'm going to race. Because that sounded like a really sweet idea.
Who are you racing? Yup.
The ones with the arrows over them.
Did you also take a hallucinogenic? Well,
And
yeah!
Ubisoft did this.
Yeah, 90s Ubisoft.
It's hilarious to see how shitty their beginnings were. Oh boy, looks like they had a good old-fashioned lynching going on here. Was it really a good idea to get their attention like that?
I think so. Ah!
The overall theme and design in this game is really cool. Like,
What, Steam?
it's like the old-timey, early Industrial Revolution kind of
Depression
horror
punk.
yeah, you know, like that.
Like,
It's super Western. You know what I'm saying?
It's
it's
grime
really surprising
punk,
that this game
almost.
came from Japan. It seems like something that should have came out of England.
Yeah. It's like, like, I want to call it grime punk, almost. No? Not gonna catch up?
No.
Alright, well,
No, because I'm not really seeing like a steampunk thing or anything.
I said
like
grime.
Is that really the proper category?
No, I made one up.
Oh.
Because my guy has green hair.
Well, that's what you did.
Nope, that's canon now.
That's canon now. We blame Front Software for what you've done with the character creator.
Yeah.
When you literally created a human being with the face of what appears to be a circumcised penis with pink hair.
Circumcised inverse penis.
Sadly enough, they had to give you cool clothes.
Yeah, if they didn't, you know what my guy would look like.
You would totally have the lily backpack and a mini skirt. And or just like super short shorts.
Dude, my goal is to make it
Daisy Dukes.
My goal is to make them look as mentally challenged as possible, like their caretaker just wanted to lose their job.
A morbidly obese retard with pink hair.
Yeah,
wearing Daisy Dukes, a tank top, and a lowly backpack.
Yeah, like someone was just like, Dude, why are you letting them do this? I want to get fired.
You can't let them dress that way. He's free to do whatever he wants.
Yeah. You shitlord. Hey, don't shitlord shame me. Which, by the way, is my new comeback to that.
Shitlord shaming?
Yeah.
Sadly enough, with the loopholes of that form of logic, that's you know,
That's
it checks
actually
out.
a thing.
It checks out. I was in some random thread somewheres, and they were talking about girls getting harassed online and just like getting harassed online in general. And it's like, okay, what really is getting harassed online in general? Like, if you're playing on
4chan.
like, if you know, like while playing games, like okay, you left the team speak on in Halo, and you've got a bunch of 10-year-old kids using every swear word they learned in the playground, but we're gonna call that harassment. But then I pointed out, like, I've had friends that played MMOs as female characters because of the fact that like people would give them free shit, they could party up easier, stuff like that. And how I've seen cases where like, you know, if I was playing, you know, like an online shooter, you know, a female pops up on TeamSpeak, and like you'd have problems where like the team would actually start falling apart, and like people that normally play smart would start doing stuff like following the female character around and like jumping out of cover to like, you know, it's almost like they're white knighting in a game and like getting killed as a result. And I was like, so when are women going to check their online gaming privilege? Like, if anything, I've seen only advantages to being female online. I've never seen. I don't think that I've ever seen it as a negative. I remember one of my friends, him and his girlfriend, both played World of Warcraft, and she played like a I guess she was like a dark elf or something like that, and you know, she enjoyed playing the sexy female character, and she got plenty of positive attention for it and everything. Like, I don't think I ever seen, like, if anything, she had like a swarm of people begging her to party up. It was just a funny conversation. You do all right against them as long as you're not fighting Sad Panda. I mean Kung Fu Panda.
As long as someone's not trying to keep me away from my pornography. Cock, fuck, mother, cats, fuck, nugget. Eat all of the cocks.
All of them. That's rough.
I need another beer.
Boy, I'm drinking liquor and I'm gonna have to catch up with you. You're down and then pretty good. finally make it back with your beers.
Yes. Oh yeah, because I was gone for so long.
We were lost without you.
Oh, I understand.
Alright, well, while you're already back, I'm gonna go get a drink now. Now it's my turn, yay!
Gary Busey's fucking teeth!
Haha, that's hilarious. I was just about to be like, yeah, how's this go? Oh. Video fucking quit on my end again, though. Because why the fuck not? You might as well fucking quit, right? Why does Twitch hate me so much?
You're fat, ugly, impersonable. You smell like pine.
Oh, come on, that's positive.
Yeah, that's true.
I am fresh and fucking clean. Sad I was gonna get a pine air freshener for the car because I had to get floor mats to cover up that nasty hole in the floor.
Oh, I see. Now you're too good for holes in the floor.
Well, you know, that's definitely not something you want to see in your quote-unquote new car.
Oh, I see how we are. Oh, I'm Mr. Stark. I'm so fancy.
I'm above holes in the floor of my car.
Oh.
I'm not even above holes in the floor of my car. It's just, you know, like, if I paid $500 for the car, I wouldn't care, but I paid...
More than $500.
Yeah, I've pretty much paid $4,000. I got a fucking car with a hole in the floor, like, what the fuck? Well, he's not really a scarecrow. He's kind of more of a, I don't know, some kind of opium-addled
No.
madman.
No, one of them's definitely a scarecrow type monster.
There's the die-in. Well, at least I know they didn't sell out. And
Make it easier.
yeah. I was kind of wondering. I was like, oh, I wonder if they're like trying to get a more casual, friendly thing going. No, if they still hate you. They still will kill you mercilessly. What's your next planned awful game?
I have no idea. We did Kirby 3D. Or not
There
Kirby.
was-
I'm sorry, let me try that again. We did Bubsy 3D.
There was a Bubsy 3D.
Yeah, Google it. It's atrocious.
Well, I know Bubsy 2 was fucking pretty rough. Oh, Bubsy 3D. What system was this? Oh, PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough. PlayStation was pretty fugly to begin with. Boy, he's pretty intensely creepy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just in terms of his design. Oh, wow. This looks like one of those games when it was like the mid-'80s and they were like, this is what computers of the future will do.
Yeah! That's exactly what it plays like, too. Like a bad virtual reality.
Yeah, this is like...
It is
some act-
Bloodborne.
th-
Hey,
this is
Gandalfins.
This is like some shitty Max Headroom kind of shit. Wow. Like, they didn't even fucking, like, try.
No.
Wow. This is amazingly fucking awful. Like, I'm in dismay. Whoa, the game glitched and threw him back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even know if that's the beginning. I don't know where he is. What the physics are even, like, all whacked out.
Oh, dude, that was half of...
This isn't even, like, passable for, like, that stupid fucking video game college commercial where they're like, let's tighten up the graphics on level 12.
No.
I'm gonna add this sound effect.
Dude, it's not passable for fucking anything.
He walked into a wall, but it said wall. The word wall just appeared. Holy fuck.
How have you never...
I'm in dismay that somebody was like threw this together and like a bunch of people like did quality control. Somebody like sat there and was like, "Yup, that's a sellable product."
Look, man, this game is fucking hard.
Wow. Platform. What? Why does it say weird shit like that? Like he just jumped on a platform and it randomly just said platform.
Oh, the best part is, it's after you've been jumping on platforms for like 10 minutes.
No, exactly. It was like 100% random. Completely unnecessary clipping. Wow, this blows my fucking mind that this was actually a thing. And this kills the Bubsy. Yeah, Dan's been getting owned pretty hard lately. It's pretty hilarious because the swearing is incoherent even.
Eat it, dick, Stark.
It's pretty hilarious though.
Want you and your fucking best friend Kevin Smith go fucking rub cocks together for a while.
I wish I was best friends with Kevin Smith. I'd have tons of free flashlights.
Probably fucking better stories, too.
Yeah. At the very least, a couple nights with Jason Mewes would be enough stories for the rest of my life. And Jason Mewes had a relapse.
Wait, when?
No, I'm just saying if I had a story. Jason Mewes just randomly has a relapse. Yeah, I've never heard your chinchilla make those noises before.
You lived with me for almost a year!
Yep. Still never heard that noise. You know, Kevin Smooth. Is he smooth with the ladies?
Kevin
Be
Smith?
really? No, Ken Dolphins knows a Kevin Smooth. It'd be hilarious if he was like super beta and ultra awkward. The irony. At the very least, he could be like the spokesperson for cheap beer.
I knew a Chance in high school, and his pickup line was...
Take a chance on me.
Well, he would be like, "Hi, my name's Chance. Do I have one?"
That's terrible, but he
It
probably
worked.
got pussy. Yeah, I was gonna say he probably got pussy at least once at a bar.
Yeah, that's the only place he ever used
He's a
it.
bit rich, yeah, so automatically he's gonna get laid. Having money will definitely get you laid.
Oh yeah, especially where we're from. Especially.
It doesn't matter where you are.
No, but especially where we're from, though.
Oh, being up north, you kind of just have to have a dick between your legs. And you'll get laid even if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Trust me, I sure as hell didn't try.
Yeah,
Shit.
she came looking for you.
Multiple have. You were 12. Parents said if they got straight A's, get you a Bugatti.
What?
Not a gold and black Bugatti. Things that never happened for 100, Alex. I mean, if it's true, that's awesome. Bugatti's a pretty nice car. You'll
If
be
it's
pretty-
true, would you like to sponsor our websites? We're willing to sell out.
I'll get harassed on the internet.
Stark's willing to get triggered.
Bugatti is a way better ride than, say, a Hyundai Elantra.
From 2003.
Well, you know, it's like a fine wine.
Gets worse? Is it?
It only gets rustier and holes in the
That's
floor
not
and,
how wine works.
and severe vibration.
Nope. I don't think you understand how wine works.
Yeah, you know what was hilarious is when I was at the liquor store, they were doing like this wine tasting thing, and it was not going well for that lady. I felt really bad for her because she must have found like either the dude was legit fucking with her or he was being a snob. But I remember he was like, "That tastes like water. What is that trash? How dare you give it to me?" I'm like, "Oh wow, this is really a thing happening right now."
What was this?
This was at the liquor store. They had like a wine tasting. You know, they basically take those. They're like the little plastic cups.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you would
yeah.
use,
Dixie cups.
You know, like a
kinda.
Jello shooter that you put. Yeah, it's pretty much a Dixie cup, but small. You know, like the kind of thing you'd swig out your mouth with for like that you'd see at like a hotel or something.
Or the dentist's office.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, they give you one of those, and she would describe, go out of the way to describe all the wine. I'm not familiar with all the terminology. I've never. My wino days at the most consisted of me buying cheap box wine because it was cheap and it got me loaded easily.
Because it started with the word cheap in front of it.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, oh wow, for $10 I can buy this box of wine that will get me fucking smashed. And the guy was like getting pissed off. Like he took a swig of one and he's like, "This tastes like water. It doesn't even taste like anything. Like, why would you even give that to me after talking it up so much?" Like the guy was like either being super pompous or fucking with her or something. But it was like really hilarious. I was trying not to laugh because I'm like standing at the counter and there's this other girl and she was kind of cute too. So I didn't want to be a dick and start laughing my ass off.
Yeah, because you stood a chance with her, right?
No, I didn't. But at the same time, I try not to.
Insult the
Injure-
cute ones.
Yeah. No sense in.
Oh, fuck!
There's more than enough reasons to hate me just by looking at me. I don't need to give them any more ammunition. Unless they're truly detestable human beings, then I'll just troll the fuck out of them. But oh, he's a big guy. For you. I almost gotta wonder, what on earth is this fucking guy doing in this town?
Raping.
No. If anything, the rape seems to be happening to him.
Wow, I killed him. Did not expect that.
I thought you mentioned you were getting Diablo pretty soon.
Yeah.
Speaking of games, let's see if my game ever managed to get through the escape from San Francisco.
Yeah, you never fucking commented on that image I sent you.
Yeah, I did, because that's when I said Togo did nothing wrong.
Oh.
I guess you kind of missed the joke about the whole natural disaster connection and whatnot, but...
Yeah.
That's probably what happened to San Francisco as a result of that game being there, though. Well, it managed to leave. It managed to depart the second San Francisco facility.
The second.
The first one apparently is customs, and then, you know, instead of just sending it directly out of there to the next place, they send it to another sort center on the other fucking side of town. I really wish the options for international shipping range from completely worthless to super fast but super expensive. Like, there's no middle ground. It's either snail's pace or, well, even the fast shipping, though, you can get hosed on. And yeah, this game does look pretty neat. I really like the,
Aesthetics.
yeah. The overall theme of it is really cool. And during Summer Games Done Quick, somebody will probably beat it in like half an hour.
minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's great that neither one of us...
While being naked.
It seems like the games are about 2 years apart. And this one just came out this year, so I'm going to say we have a little... Oh, fuck, these are kind of bosses.
As long as the industry hasn't crashed with no survivors by then. Yeah, they look fairly dangerous.
Nope. Get off of me! Cock! Fucker!
How do you fuck a cock? Get your urethral insertion. I should have known. Bloodborne, don't give a fuck. Molotovs do seem to be the answer to everything. Nothing gets it done like fire. Oh god, you really do look like some kind of human penis. Hi, I'm Sickly Penis Face.
Sickly.
The cleric beast. Is that like some kind of... like he's a beast that heals himself and prays to the church? Yep, that's what happens when you give Gilman a character creation. It's like I said earlier, if he would have had the choice of clothes, the dude would be wearing like Daisy Dukes, a tank top, probably some kind of knee-high boots.
Yeah.
Morbidly obese, and have a lowly backpack.
How is any of this a question? Your character should always look as retarded as possible if given the option. That's on the game designer, not you.
Gilman's designs are canon.
Yeah, no, they are canon.
From Software is going to release a patch that turns everyone's character
into my guy.
into Gilman's penis monstrosity. Sorry, sickly penis men. This is how we
envision the game. The one true path.
The dream that inspired me to make this game was sickly penis man. The lowly backpack will be DLC.
Yeah, I'll pay for it too. You know I will. Regardless of stats.
Oh, okay, a cleric that turned... Well, you know what? Beast cleric would be a cleric that turned into a beast. That's my fault for not seeing that. Oh, they're just regular angry people with torches. They shouldn't even be a problem for you.
Yeah, but they will be.
Yeah, they seem to... It's sad because you even have the higher ground. Oh, you got him. Hey, we just came for the burning. Maybe what's happening is you're just having a really bad, like, you got into some bad peyote or some shit at Burning Man, and
I'm a hipster? Yeah, that explains it.
And you're hacking the shit out of innocent people, and then like you're just gonna wake up. The ending to this game is you waking up in a jail cell for slaughtering people in Burning Man.
Hopefully.
I saw a cleric turn into a beast. I swear, sure you did, kid. Sure you did. Your bail's at $1 million for what you did, though. So.
Oh, my parents. I live off my parents' trust fund. Here you go. Do you take Bitcoin? Come on, we host Burning Man. Of course we do. Burning Man, the only eco-friendly festival that also has a helipad.
How is that equal?
Shut up!
They're burning stuff. They're burning wood at that, like they're killing trees.
Oh,
Don't hippies have a thing about doing that?
I'm sorry, Stark. You wanted to, fucking make sense out of anything that came out of a hippie's mouth?
I hear you. Hipsters, people who hate everything. Well, you know, they kind of did have that. Like, that seems to... The rejection of anything that's...
Fun.
quote-unquote popular or mainstream. That's kind of one of their characteristics. They're essentially just, like, really snooty.
Assholes.
Yeah.
People that no one likes.
10 years ago, we just called them yuppies.
Cocksuckers.
Yeah, there's a million terrible things to call them.
No, hipsters is just a term for people that you don't like, for the most part.
No, I'd say they're definitely a defined clique of people, I guess. Snooty, thick-rimmed glasses. Beat-up old t-shirts or plaid shirts. Some kind of really dumb, crappy haircut. Yeah, I'd say they're kind of... I don't
Coffee
know.
establishment.
I wouldn't go too much with lone wolf because they definitely...
do pack.
Yeah, they're definitely pack animals.
They'd like you to think they're lone wolves.
Yeah, they might put on that attitude, but they definitely group together.
They are the three-wolf moon.
They're definitely the people that would, like, buy the three-wolf moon shirt to wear it ironically while drinking Pabst, which has actually become a somewhat expensive beer because of the hipster craze.
Yep. You know, Rolling Rock used to be, like, one of the cheapest beers.
Oh yeah, I remember when I first turned 21, that was one of my go-tos for, like, hey, I'm fucking broke and I want to get loaded. A 12-pack of Rolling Rock is fucking $4.50.
And, like, all of a sudden it fucking shot up for no... Oh, it was because it got popular or some bullshit.
Well, it depends on what you mean by lone wolf. I mean, I guess just doing your own thing, that's kind of not being part of a clique. That's... I like to refer to my high school days as being a chuny fucktard.
Yeah, you're not supposed to look back.
I don't know if I was cool, but I sure had a lot of fun.
No, you didn't. You hated high school.
Yeah, I did hate high school, but that was my way of dealing with it. I definitely had my fun.
Yeah. Not at high school.
No, there were some pretty good moments. Definitely made a lot of people really, really mad.
That time that they thought you were going to kill everyone.
that was the best time of my life. I actually felt like I knew what it was like to be like a ruthless dictator.
Sorry, Mr. Stark. What?
Don't you usually call me a fag and slam me up against the locker?
Sorry, Mr. Stark.
Would you like doubles with lunch today, Mr. Stark? Oh, here, just take my money. Thanks, hysterical America. Nothing like being the quiet kid with good grades in chemistry after Columbine. It was really funny, all the people that got rounded up and kind of like interrogated for random bullshit after all that happened in the school. It was like a collection of geeks and like your weird kids, like, oh, here's that one kid that always prattles on about neo-Nazi stuff all the time.
It's like, okay, maybe we should worry about him. This one likes anime. Why is he here?
Yeah, I was pretty much in there for playing video games and listening to Marilyn Manson. I remember at one point, actually it was before all that craziness went on, I drew the Shinra logo with whiteout on my backpack, and then a couple other friends thought it was kind of cool looking.
They thought you were making a gang.
Yeah, we actually got called to the office and they're like, oh, what's this Shinra? And it's like, oh, you know, they sell Mako energy.
Yeah. Did they make you take it off or something?
They just seemed confused and embarrassed, and it was sort of never spoken of again. To be honest, I'm almost 100% positive it was that fucking prick art teacher that turned us all in. Because I remember she was always had this weird angle for stuff. I remember we were supposed to draw, it was like a fucking, I can't remember the name for it, but it's the perspective of like if you were standing in the middle of the street and just looking straight down like a straight road, and you know everyone else drew just like, you know, regular suburbia or, you know, little small town shopping areas or something. I drew this big industrial complex, and one of, you know, just to like